Okay. 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 Good gas, that's good.
America's moment to come to Jesus.
Written for the Ava DuVernay documentary 13th. In February 2022, Black Radio 3 dropped, featuring the song Black Superhero.
Okay.
The refrain is every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. He's a black superhero.
Yeah.
And then at the end, you talk about black women specifically, but how everything comes from black women, which is so beautiful.
When I did Black Radio, the whole premise was, you know, most people have the gift of doing one genre. That's the genre they do. And black music is so colorful. And I've been blessed with a gift that I can represent a few of those colors. I just wanted to see what I could do with black music and mixing it together and just you know, realizing that these new colors that are being made, these new sounds that are being made can inspire people and just keep it going. You know, it's all just about inspiring the next generation, inspiring people.
Even as he continues to receive pushback from the traditionalists in the jazz world for his cross-genre work.
Well, they say that's not jazz. What are you doing? You got to come back to playing jazz. A lot of them try to like shove me to the side, you know, and kind of you know, exclude me from the community, the jazz community.
A community he loves and wants to expand. For Glasper, it's about studying the jazz traditions while having the freedom to explore the creative possibilities in the music. Is there something coming next? Is there something you have not discovered yet?
Absolutely. I have a lot of things I want to do that I haven't done yet, and I feel like hasn't really been put out like that, the way I'm going to do it yet.
Yeah, and when Robert Glasper says something like that, believe him. I mean, look at what he's done already. Still to come, they are the Grammy-winning duo behind a long list of electro-pop hits. My Day with the married techno-pop duo Sylvanessa is next.
Music has a magical power where it also applies to everybody else's life in the same way that it applies to your life when you're writing it.
That was random. That's a TV.
You're ready to share your grandma's pan dulce recipe. With Union Bank joining U.S. Bank, get access to more branches, bankers, and digital resources, so you can share with your community the sweetest pan dulce. Learn more at usbank.com/more. Member FDIC.
Tomorrow's construction sites will be nothing like today's. New challenges are coming every day from every direction. You can conquer these challenges with Develon construction equipment. With our golden vision to develop onwards, Develon will anticipate new challenges and deliver solutions to keep you moving forward. Develon, at the forefront of innovation to solve tomorrow's challenges. Click or tap banner to discover more.
At Fogo you're just $39 away from discovering the best cuts of Brazil. Try juicy picanha, the prime part of sirloin, tender fraldinha, gently carved against the grain, or double bone-in pork chops. So tender and packed with flavor. Explore all the exotic fruits and fresh salads from the market table. Discover more or less. The best of Brazil for $39. Reservations at Fogo.com. Limited time only. Prices may vary.
Parents, no 2 days are ever the same. At Care.com, you can find trusted and flexible sitters to help manage your family's ever-changing schedule. Care.com can even help you out with housekeepers, dog walkers, senior caregivers, and more, so you can find care for all you love. And 100% of caregivers who use Care.com have been background checked with CareCheck, a key first step in hiring confidently. To get the help you need to make it all work, sign up now and find a great sitter at Care.com.
When it comes to listing your home for sale, everyone and their mom has advice.
Oh, honey, who's gonna want to buy this place? On a cul-de-sac? It's literally a dead end.
But for professional advice, a RE/MAX agent actually knows best.
Let's start with a neighborhood analysis. I've been seeing lots of buyers looking to move here.
RE/MAX is the most trusted name in real estate. Visit RE/MAX.com or download the RE/MAX app to find the right agent. The right agent can lead the way. Based on 2022 BrandSpark American Trust Study. Each office independently owned and operated.
We're BMO, the bank coming to California. Now, you might be thinking, why should I trust a bank I don't even know? Fair question. For one, we've been around for over 200 years, through the best and worst of times. And because Global Finance Magazine ranked us in the top 5 safest banks in North America last year, rest assured, we're not going anywhere. So if you haven't heard the name BMO, it's only because we haven't met yet. We're new to California, not new to banking. Learn more at BMO.com. Banking products are subject to approval and are provided in the United States by BMO Harris Bank N.A., member FDIC.
We're honored ABC's 2020 winner of 3 Emmy Awards for excellence. Thank you for making 2020 Friday night's most watched and most honored news magazine. ABC News, America's #1 news source.
Time to meet an electro-pop duo keeping things fresh and funky with their electric sound and stunning videos. Sylvan Esso formed more than a decade ago when 2 like-minded musicians first fell in love with each other's beats and then with each other. 5 albums, worldwide tours, and a Spotify session later, I sat down with Nick and Amelia from Sylvan Esso to talk about why the pair is better than ever. Together, Amelia Meath and Nick Sanborn's Sylvan Esso, an electric pop band touring the world, playing for a hardcore, dedicated fan base. The pair's music as unique and cohesive as their relationship.
I never knew right away that this is a person I was going to know until I was dead.
Well, yeah, he did. He said that we were going to be friends forever.
Forever began in 2012. At the time, both were in other bands. Amelia had written a song called Play It Right. She asked Nick to remix it.
It was good.
I can't wait till we get to something where she says it was great. because everything she said so far that was good.
It's nice to manage expectations.
Funny and self-deprecating.
Will it fix me? No.
A trademark of their relationship and their music. Look no further than their name.
I was playing a video game at the time called Swords Sorcery. And in it, you can do a magical spell where you hold your little sword above your head and sing a song. And then these beautiful little creatures called Sylvan Sprites come and visit you. And so Sylvan was in my orbit.
My part is going slow looking slowly.
They kind of like,
got pretty far.
well, that's it, dude. It's one of those when you hear it, there's no going back.
Sylvan Esso's music, an eclectic mix of folk and electric pop. Hey Mommy off their self-titled release was a hit. So was Coffee.
I booked Mountain Man's first tour off of like MySpace by cold calling like art spaces in like Maine and stuff, being like, I have a band, will you let us play please?
Turned kind of into a circus.
Yeah, and we're like moving through the country.
Grassroots, one fan at a time, playing major festivals all over the world, like Coachella. While working on their sophomore album appropriately named What Now? That forever friendship turning into love, and in June of 2016, they got married.
For us, it just felt like a really natural description of the relationship we already had.
The following year, What Now released to critical acclaim, a Grammy nomination for Best Dance Electric Album, with hits like Die Young. Momentum building, newly married, a big tour plan. And then, everything just stopped in 2020. The pandemic hit.
It's pretty sad, to be totally honest. Yeah. Well, because all of your interactions, I think we tour so much, and we have such a distinct relationship with the people who like what we do.
It was a very isolating experience. But now when we're at shows, the amount of people who come up to us and are like, when you put out that record, like it carried me through the pandemic.
Was there ever a moment where you guys looked at each other and went, oh, maybe this will be it?
We have a studio in North Carolina that had like just gotten finished right when the pandemic
hit. So like we were
That's
able.
kind of Oasis.
Yeah, we had an oasis. We were able to record.
That studio became a communal space, shared with friends, used to create.
Shaking up and down. Let me think
Sylvan Esso's lyrics, as important as their melody, Amelia describes her writing process, specifically using syllables to write a good hook.
Can you think of one particular song that is a really good example of that?
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, like in Ferris Wheel, there's a part where I say like when I'm slamming in my dancing shoes.
When I'm slamming in my dancing shoes, asphalt's hot and my knees are bruised.
I wanted to write it in a really fun sounding, kind of like a strange little elf skibbling along, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
When I'm slamming in my dancing shoes.
Yeah.
Like that.
It's very movement based. You kind of like, yeah.
When the world started to open back up, Sylvan Esso headed back out onto the road, a huge 2022 summer tour with Odessa. From that high-intensity summer to our meeting at New York City's legendary Electric Lady Studio.
Nice world, Sandy.
Built by Jimi Hendrix in 1970. So many historic sessions here, from Stevie Wonder and David Bowie to more recent projects with Taylor Swift, Lady Gaga, and Tony Bennett. On this day, Sylvan Esso adding its name to that list, recording exclusively for Spotify.
Many, many arrows among them, and I was waving as you walked by.
That song from the band's 2022 release of their fourth studio album, No Rules, Sandy. Sandy is what Amelia calls Nick. No Rules, a reference to how Sylvan Esso is now unconstrained, following no rules when it comes to writing and creating music.
I am the big tree you grew beneath.
Proof of that, the last song on the album, Coming Back to You. A big departure from what their electric pop fans have come to know.
I can't feel the spark.
You have said that you make sad songs that sound happy.
Yeah.
Was that intentional? Or was that what you were writing and that's what you were bringing back to it?
The basis of pop music at its core is like songs about the human experience that are both uplifting but also like feel good in your ear.
Very deliberate in their music, in their life together, and in the possibility of what's to come.
Music has a magical power where it also applies to everybody else's life in the same way that it applies to your life when you're writing it.
There's just inherently a vulnerability there. And I think as we get older, the nature of that exchange changes and moves. And so like when we were younger, looking back on early writing stuff, it felt way more scary. And now it's like scary in an exciting way.
Yeah, what a beautiful and perfect way to describe the power of music. That's our show. You can watch episodes of the playlist right here on ABC News Live. I'm Phil Lipoff. Thank you so much for watching. You can also find us on Hulu, Roku, the ABC News app, and of course, abcnews.com.
From malaria prevention in Malawi to HIV education in Panama, Peace Corps health volunteers serve boldly in welcoming communities worldwide. Ready to go the distance for a healthier world? Visit peacecorps.gov/bold.
At Fogo de Chão, you're just $39 away from discovering the best cuts of Brazil. Try juicy picanha, the prime part of sirloin, tender fraldinha, gently carved against the grain, or double bone-in pork chop. So tender and packed with flavor. Explore all the exotic fruits and fresh salads from the market table. Discover more for less. The best of Brazil for $39. Reservations at Fogo.com. Limited time only. Prices may vary.
You know how great your house looks and smells when it's just been cleaned? So fresh. And somehow, a clean house makes your head feel fresher too. With the housekeeper from Care, you can reset your house and your head as often as you like for less than you think. Find a great housekeeper, set a schedule that works for you, and check cleaning off your to-do list so you can put your mind to other, more fun things. Get the housekeeping help you need at Care.com.
Why wait until November when Black Friday deals are going on now at Ashley? Because it's never too early to shop incredible deals for every room of your home. Shop doorbusters starting at just $2.99 and take advantage of low monthly payments with 60-month special financing. Visit your local Ashley store and experience Black Friday in July, only at Ashley. Subject to credit approval, no minimum purchase required, minimum monthly payment, down payment, tax, and delivery required. See store for details.
Advocate for those who need support and make a difference in your community. Earn a Bachelor of Social Work from Grand Canyon University. GCU is a premier private Christian university offering online social work programs with affordable tuition and personalized support. In addition, you can earn your Master of Social Work by completing the Bachelor of Social Work plus just one additional year instead of 2. Find your purpose. Visit gcu.edu/socialwork to learn more.
Hey guys, this is Keenan Thompson. I have a problem with you. Yes, you. None of y'all told me that AutoTrader has millions of new and used cars that I can shop from home. I thought we were friends. I put smiles on your face, but I'm not smiling. No one told me that with AutoTrader, a dealer can deliver cars to my home, or that I could shop by price on AutoTrader. No one. Consider this friendship that you just learned we had officially over. Finally, it's easy. AutoTrader.
You're listening to ABC News, America's #1 source for news. Now streaming here 24/7. At the top and bottom of the hour, you'll get live updates from ABC News Radio. Then breaking news, in-depth reporting, and more from ABC News Live. Straightforward journalism, powerful storytelling, always up to date. Now, the latest headlines, live from ABC News headquarters in New York.
From ABC News, I'm Mike Dubusky. Carlethia Russell, the Alabama woman who went missing after spotting a child on the side of a highway, has now been found. Police say a local 911 call center received a call that she had returned home to her residence. Police and medical personnel arrived soon afterward to take Russell to an area hospital. Escaped fugitive Michael Burham is in custody more than a week after he escaped from Warren County Jail in western Pennsylvania. Burham has been the focus of a massive manhunt. Officials say someone called the tip line just before 4 p.m. local time Saturday, saying they spotted Burham in their backyard. Pennsylvania State Police Lieutenant Colonel George Bivens.
That's been our strategy all along, is to push him hard, to have him make a mistake. He finally did. It was spotted.
Police in Georgia are looking for a suspect in a mass shooting that killed 4 people. It happened Saturday in the small city of Hampton outside Atlanta. The suspect, who lives in the area, has been identified as Andre Longmore. Authorities are warning he is armed and extremely dangerous. There's a $10,000 reward out for information leading to an arrest. There are growing concerns over the economic impact of the Hollywood shutdown, as both the SAG-AFTRA Actors Union and the WGA Writers Union are now striking simultaneously. ABC's Zoreen Shaw reports.
There is no sign of a deal being reached anytime soon. 15 years ago, when just the writers picketed for 3 months, it cost California alone over $2 billion, according to a study by the Milken Institute. Experts warn of a potentially bigger impact this time around.
Actors and writers are demanding better pay, higher residuals for streaming content, and tighter regulation on artificial intelligence technology being used in film and TV production. The association representing the studios and streamers saying they offered actors historic pay and residual increases and protections for digital likenesses from AI, but the offer was rejected. You're
That guy's in
listening
a
to
fucking
ABC
hurry.
News.
Damn.
From food security in Senegal
Yeah, that guy's
to
in a damn
protecting
hurry.
forests in Panama, Peace Corps
He flipped me
environment
off.
volunteers work hand in
See it
hand
in
with
the
welcoming
rear mirror.
communities
Abby flipped me
worldwide.
off.
Are you ready to step up for the planet?
Play dirty.
Visit
Play by the
peacecorps.gov/bold.
At Fogo you're just $39 away from discovering the best cuts of Brazil. Try juicy picanha, the fried part of sirloin, tender fraldinha, gently carved against the grain, or double bone-in pork chop. So tender and packed with flavor. Explore all the exotic fruits and fresh salads from the market table. Discover more for less. The best of Brazil for $39. Reservations at Fogo.com. Limited time only. Prices may vary.
Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was released from the hospital, explaining that he was admitted for dehydration. He says he spent time at the Sea of Galilee recently with no hat and no water, stating that wasn't a good idea. Israel's currently going through a heat wave. A four-time NBA champion sinks a once-in-a-lifetime shot on the front nine.
Legendary NBA long-distance shooter Steph Curry extended his magic touch to golf. Golden State Warriors star playing at a celebrity tournament in State Line, Nevada, the American Century Championship. On the par 3 7th hole, Curry sinks a 152-yard hole-in-one.
All I'll say is this. I think he pulled the right call. Goodness gracious.
Live from NBC Sports, Joey Watt, ABC News.
It's been just about 2 hours since the drawing for that huge Powerball jackpot valued at $875 million. Some lottery advice from Emily Irwin at Wells Fargo.
The commitment you should make to yourself is, I am for sure going to show up for work on Monday.
The Powerball drawing comes after no winner emerged in Friday's big Mega Millions drawing. That lotto has now grown to $640 million, making it the 7th highest in history. Drawing for that happens on Tuesday. This is ABC News.
Those were the latest headlines, live from our radio newsroom. Now let's go back to ABC News Live.
Termination. Remarkably, 2 whole weeks had gone by and no one had heard from Chris. That's when Terry decides to go to the police. By this time, the two had broken up, but they remained close friends and talked regularly.
I saw this vehicle pull up and park in front of the police department. And I saw this woman get out of the vehicle and she was crying. And she said that her friend was missing.
I was shaking, I had tears. What was that interaction like when you first encountered Terry O'Donnell?
She was very upset. You know, clearly she knew something wasn't right because she knew him very well.
Chief Frizzo sends Sergeant Cindy Barrett to investigate. First stop, Chris Reagan's apartment.
Terry O'Donnell's parents are landlords to Chris Reagan. So Terry had access via key from her parents.
That doesn't look like Chris's apartment, no. This is all just about. He was always hearing everything was always put away.
It was evident that he was in the process of packing up to move to his new job. There was packing boxes, and on the bed there were suitcases. And there was papers there for his new job.
So not a guy who's running away?
Absolutely not.
And no signs of forced entry or chaos?
Not at all. In fact, he had a list started, you know, things that he wanted to get ready for his move.
Yes, and he has everything that he needs to do to move. All of his notes.
And on the dining room table were legal pads with to-do lists, like call the power company to shut the power up. It really started to bother me that something was very, very wrong.
Now, was his window left open? The windows were left open?
It appeared that he had left the apartment with full intentions of returning.
Something happened. I knew that in my heart, and I knew that in my gut.
And I said, we're going to go out and we're going to check the car. And when we're done with that, I will enter Chris Reagan as a missing person in the national database.
From there, they went to the park and ride where Terry had seen Chris's car abandoned for days.
Christopher's Hyundai Genesis, his vehicle, was there. And that was his baby. He took such good care of it. And so it didn't make sense to me that it was at the park and ride.
When Sergeant Barrett went to take a look at the car, she found, a couple things in the car, like his knee brace that he should have been wearing.
Dad's knee brace? Yep. Does he normally wear the knee brace? Okay.
And I understand in the car there was an intriguing post-it note.